Hey, it's Irish Striker, and today we're going to take a look at the Ulysse Nardin Blast Moonstruck. This is just a quick overview, and a full in-depth review is available on our website at irishstriker.com/reviews. There's a link in the description down below. This case is crafted out of blackened titanium and ceramic. It measures 45.5 millimeters in case diameter. It's 53.5 millimeters lug to lug, and you can see it on my 7.25-inch wrist. It's 15.5 millimeters thick, and it weighs 116 grams on the rubber strap and the deployant clasp. The lug width is 27 millimeters. It's on this black rubber strap that has a lunar surface pattern on it. It actually tapers down to 20 millimeters where there is a Ulysse Nardin branded titanium deployant clasp. There's a box sapphire crystal, and in the middle of the crystal has been cut out and replaced with an additional sapphire crystal that has a representation of the northern hemisphere as viewed from the North Pole on it. These two crystals are connected with a rotating date ring. You can see there's a little bit of a dome to that additional crystal as well. Underneath you have, starting from the outside, a world time ring. As you move in, you have a representation of the sun and then a representation of the moon that follow their orbits. They also depict the tidal influences of the sun and the moon in these elliptical patterns. As you move all the way in, you have a little date indicator that's right now it's about at 4 o'clock. It's a little triangle that indicates the current date. Then you have gold hour and minute hands. The hour, minute hands, and the date indicator are covered in superluminova. There's a lot more to the functions of this. You can read it in the review because it's way too much to cover here, but one really interesting aspect is the moon not only shows the current phase, but also the angle of illumination, which is something I've never really seen before. Let me go ahead and take it off, and I'll show you the case back, as well as the case. So you can see the case, it's a mixture of satin and polished finishes. It's multifaceted, so it really catches the light nicely. On the left-hand side, you have a plaque that has the case number on it. And also you have pushers, the top and the bottom, they adjust the hour hand forward and backward by 1 hour. That also will change the date. You have a non-screw down crown with the Ulysse Nardin anchor logo on it. It allows for a manual winding in the resting position. Position 1 will advance the quick date. And if you pull it all the way out to position 2, you can now advance the hour and minute hands, and this also now advances the sun and the moon's orbit. And one interesting thing is you can also tell from the numbers how long it has been since a new moon, and that's actually how you set the watches. You adjust it to the next new moon, and then basically take the time back to the current time and date, and then everything is set function and complication wise. We'll go ahead and turn around. Here you can see it is a display case back with a 22 karat gold rotor that's skeletonized with the Ulysse Nardin anchor on it. The movement is an in-house caliber UN 106. Automatic winding, you can see it is finished with circular Geneva striping. Also there's perlage under the balance and a few other areas. It's the movement is rated for 50 hours. And on our time grapher, it ran a plus or minus 0 seconds, so pretty much 100% as accurate as you can get when averaged out over several positions. The price of this watch is $90,100, which is actually pretty reasonable for a celestial complication. I just want to go ahead and thank Ulysse Nardin for sending us this watch. If you want to see more, just go ahead and subscribe to our channel. On Instagram, we're Irish Striker Watches, and on the web, we're irishstriker.com. Thanks.